Blue Lagoon! Free up 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 Blue Lagoon!
What are some of the issues that the vendors have raised? Mr. Buchanan, you have just toured the Port Antonio Musgrave Market. What are some of the issues that the vendors have raised to you, and how do you wish to address some of these concerns?
Well, the first thing is to sort out placement. A lot of the vendors have been disenfranchised. A lot of them have been set back. A lot of them have been put in areas where if rain falls, they're going to get wet. The use of the bathroom in terms of the time when it is open, the time when it is closed. Access to people who need the products and the produce is most unfortunate. So the first thing that I see is that there needs to be a repositioning of the way the stalls are set up and how the persons are going to be able to compete with what is the way persons are laid out at the front of the market, which prevents the persons who are shopping from just perusing the whole market. So that's the first thing I see, and guess what? There's so many complaints, we just have to address them one at a time, but to make sure that everybody is included in the vision for the use of the space. We don't call it Musgrave for nothing.
So originally this $20,000, which is funded, by the way, by borrowing against our future earnings for the next 12 years from the Airport Authority, was supposed to be an incentive for revenue generation, right? So it was supposed to be a tax credit to incentivize people to file their tax returns. And they didn't meet that target. Now they want to just give $20,000 to anybody 18 and over. And they have not identified a specific criteria. And then that smacks of a vote buying kind of scheme. So instead of us being able to address real needs of people, we're just trying to find a way to get re-elected using the government's money, and money that we don't have, money that we are actually borrowing from future earnings. And it smacks of a run with it kind of feeling, and it doesn't really look like it's really going to benefit Jamaicans and the Jamaicans who need it. Well then, so therefore you're setting yourself up now for a very divisive kind of thing, right? Who gets it? Who determines who gets that $20,000? Because you can't give $20,000 to all Jamaicans. If you could give $20,000 to all Jamaicans to say you are relieving the cost of living crisis, but you really would be relieving it for 1 week or 2 weeks, not in a real way. Now, if we have that money to spend and we definitely want to deal with social protection, then we should be looking specifically at where is that need. Are we going to look at pensioners? And to say that pensioners need to get some kind of way to earn, and you want to put $20,000 towards a small buy and sell event or something, a way that they could buy and sell some goods. How is it that you're going to use that $20,000 to make a difference that it's not $20,000 just before an election?
Oh, if you tricky people them. On a real craft is, don't know if you craft the people them, and the people them have no sense. Because me don't ever think them can't think. Right? On a draw several craft for the people them of the country already now. And still do it. Me can remember bad gas. A lot of people suffer from bad gas. Right? I wanna take years after people suffer. Right? The bad gas. I wanna take years before. On the side I got disburse some funds. On to put a couple million one side and say, alright, all of them people that will suffer. Right? If them can come up with a receipt from where they buy these parts to fix their car, their engine and whatever take place, they can bring it to wherever you say them to go with it, and them will be able to get back some money. No, years after a man, nearly 4 years after you suffer bad gas, you are going to tell a man saying to go hunt for receipt them. Or wherever and buy the parts, or wherever and fix the vehicle. For come, right? For collect money. But at that time, you take out a couple million and put one side and say, alright, that'll feed them if them can prove, say them suffer the bad gas. A lot of people never have nothing to show because they didn't right? They didn't put away those documents. But that not say them not suffer. But anyway, we want to do it the rest of money we left over. Because probably only 5% of people out of all who suffer the bad gas. Probably about 5% of people collect. We want to do it the rest of money. Right? Number 2. A lot of driver within the transportation had suffer at the hands of COVID. Right? On a promise them, so now give them a $20,000. Right? Each operators of public transport will get a $20,000. Right? The mechanism we want to put in place. A lot of driver never fit or never meet the criteria. For whatever reason. So therefore, probably about 20% get out of that money there. We want to do with the rest of money. Right? We want to do with it. We don't know what we want to do with them money there. We want to put aside, right? For pay out. Want to come back again. Right? Want to say we're not going to give back to all of them people there. Right? We pay them tax and deserve to get back something from it. So on the say we put another 20,000 aside again to give to each individual that meet that criteria in which you're not going to put in place. Right? So therefore, the type of criteria where them have to meet, some people might can't meet the criteria, but that not say them not qualify. But that is what una go use to say that is why them never get it. But yet still una take out that amount of money, couple billion well, to distribute to who meet the criteria. When me want know the rest of money will go left back with who forget it and end up not get it because them not meet that criteria that you put in place. Right? What una gonna do with the rest of money? Right? So at the end of the day, each time una make promise to the people of the country, right? To award them of certain things. Una always put in a mechanism in place in which una knows that it got difficult for the people them. So therefore, at the end of the day, the money well left over, una use it. Una use it, do what I don't know. But those money have never seems to go back where they come from. You want to tell me say I'm not trick with that? I'm not trick with not tricky people. But because some of the people them not really have no sense. They don't learn to think. And they don't ask questions. So therefore, you can't just lead them with one little thread and everybody follow. And don't realize as a government, a trick them. Trick them to gain them trust. But time shall tell. Time shall tell and time will tell. Right? So, remember me say no, remember bad gas, remember COVID, right? And now you come with the $20,000 tax return benefit. Right? So, bad gas money no done pay out. COVID money for public transportation operators no reach nowhere in paying out, but you come with this, right? Trick or not trick the people them. Trick or not trick them.
Big Belly Sky is a rhyme of TV. People, God bless you, man, don't support it. Big Belly Sky is the workers' champion. That you are good youth and God bless you. So support him. Hey, Sky Zone!
My name is Dwayne from the World Immortal Store. I don't know. Rhyme Up TV, man. Tell you about that TV station. Don't touch on the dial. You understand? World Store Love. Rhyme Up TV. Folks, angry.
I'm going to cover the world Google. Not about Rhyme Up TV. It's a Rhyme Up. One of the real one then. That's why I mean stand up here, son. I do this. Let's Rhyme Up. I'm real. I'm going to salute him. You hear that? Rhyme Up. Pick up yourself, you know. Rhyme Up.
Here from Manhattan, the rebel girl Daniel representing Rhyme Up. I love you.
Well, I don't know how I kill Marvelous to represent for DJ Rhyme Up. Rhyme Up.
Yes, them on there ain't no stress, then you don't know it. Sean Paul alongside the Rhyme Up. Tell some boy them time up. You don't know it go. Rhyme Up. Play music. Dirty.
Rhyme Up. Well, Globus a Rhyme Up. Like, I really talk it. I am telling you.
Talk on this, Rhyme Up.